with a lot of, and you can buy males 18 to 35 with auto buying intent in the last 2 weeks, right? You can target, that's how you buy. And that's how advertisers want to buy. And if it weren't for the privacy concerns, they can say, and by the way, that guy's now on his phone looking at the web, because the UDID or an email address correlates to what we had, and we'll anonymize it, but we're still a little scared about using it, because, you know, but you do know it, and it's there, and it's findable, and you know exactly who the user is. I mean, the phone number or the UDID is there, and it's better than a cookie.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's you can't destroy it. So the only issue is, how do we deal with the privacy issue of keeping that to use for targeting purposes?
Yep.
Because
in a lot of applications, I don't know if we've noticed in some of the data, UDID is actually transferred in clear text.
Yeah,
It's a little scary,
it's scary.
right?
That's idiotic.
So if I can intercept the traffic, I can tell exactly what UDIDs there are. So I think, you know, so a little bit of compliance and governance there is needed, right? You don't want UDIDs to be go out in clear text.
Yeah.
A lot of the applications do.
There are companies like Color, right? You guys know, $41 million a month ago. Everybody thought it was an April Fool's joke because they got $41 million on April the 1st. But anyway, they...
there were other reasons it was thought to be the April Fool's.
Right. Other reasons as well. But they... right. You know, they don't ask for any registration data, right? You open the app and you're writing the experience, and they actually leverage the UDID as the mobile cookie. It's completely transparent to app developers, so to your point.
Okay, so we need, Larry gets the closing comment, and then Howard is going to get the closing, are we in a bubble or not in a bubble, one. But Larry, go ahead.
So the big challenge is actually the strength of online measurement, both online and mobile, that you have an incredible amount of data. You have a lot of behavioral data. In the phone, you add the location stuff to it. The challenge is that consumers are multi-channel consumers today. They're going across channels, they're going across devices, right? You go from your computer at work to your phone on the subway, to your iPad in front of your TV, to your home computer, right? And you may have been all at the same place, and yet they can't tie you together unless you've registered, and people aren't doing that. So last holiday season alone, at the top 40 online retailers, only 32% of the people that visited those websites came to purchase. Right? So roughly a third came to purchase. 2/3 came to do other things, research, check on orders, check on store hours, all those kinds of things. So if you think of a really simple example to bring this home, so your friend at Walmart that said, hey, I'm at Walmart, and let's say it goes further and says, I just bought this great Panasonic 3D TV, and he tweets it and he puts it on Facebook or wherever he communicates that, and I get that. He didn't give me a bit.ly link. So what do? Well, I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to type in Walmart Panasonic 3D TV, and it's going to come up. I'm going to click on a sponsored link. So the behavioral metrics, which is what's prominent today, is going to say, wow, our AdWord program is really working. But it was the social network, it was word of mouth that really worked. And so the data that everyone's using is so incredibly flawed because the consumers are not single channel, they're multi-channel. Yet 99% of the metrics out there today are single channel metrics.
Right.
Yeah,
And consumers are touching multiple devices, and it's going to get a lot harder when you got 18 different sizes of tablets, and and all of it's going to just get more complicated. Sure. So our approach has been to talk to people and ask them, kind of a little bit old-fashioned, but you can now actually start to find out where they came from. What channel did they come